Hey guys, it's your boy TG. Oh man, that sounds good. Welcome back to another edition of Goode Got Your Entertainment. It's about the seventh episode. I mean, you call us on Tuesday, you probably like, what? And then you saw TG on the read 323 with Delicious Dimes. It's Cam corrected me when I said Delicioso Dimes. You have to go catch my segment of TG's Delicious Dimes on the 323 Reed Murphy. It's just dimes all over Sunday. You watch all this good plays, you'll see it. Hey, folks, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to dial in. I know it's Thursday. I know Thursday night football is here as we watch the Vikings and the Eagles hit it off in Philly. But Cam, I gotta start it off with you. How are you feeling?
I'm here. No, it's a brand new week. Clemson is out of the top 25 for the first time in I don't know how long, and it's okay because we are on our way back to the top. The Giants play those Cardinals, those Arizona Cardinals. I'm excited. We're getting a win this week, guys. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm doing great, baby.
Look, Cam, the only reason y'all guys are getting a win this week is because you're playing the Cardinals with Joshua Dobbs. And I'll give credit where it's due. Look, I'm typing in some fans here because I'm trying to get them in here so they can hear about their Dallas Cowboys. And even though we're not going to talk about them right now, but Cam, look, we got a lot of things going on this week. I mean, a lot of games where we saw teams that came and actually got dominated against or just a devastating loss in general. But we're going to start tonight off with Thursday night football. I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about this game, but I kind of know why. It's the Minnesota Vikings going to Philly to play the Eagles. Hey, the Vikings, Cam, had a struggle at the running back core without Cook being at the helm. And look, not even that. Kirk Cousins. I'm appalled to even talk about them. But the Eagles, meanwhile, they had a little dusty start. 25-20, a win is a win, but they played against Bill Belichick and Mag Daddy, if you want to call him. He's not cooking anything.
Who in the hell called him Mag Daddy?
Hey, don't ask me that question. I saw it on Instagram. Oh my goodness! But Kim, how do you think? I mean, not even how do you think, but the Vikings with losing Dalvin Cook, and he's now at the Jets, and he showed a little bit of mercy the other night without having Rodgers. But back to the Vikings, their struggles. I mean, how do you get over that? You got two man up, being back behind them. You got to play next man up, and I mean, you didn't have. I mean, Kirk Cousins was the second leading rusher in last week's game for the running back core. Come on.
That's what happens when you don't want to pay your running back. When you can't pass the ball, guess what you have to do? You got to run the ball. If they don't put, 7 people in the box, we know you're not going to run the ball. Minnesota, this is exactly what y'all get for not paying Dalvin Cook. Yes, he had injury issues. Every running back's going to have those issues because we run running backs through the ground. We do all the time. But pay the damn man. Because the run game opens up the pass game. And then when you're having an onslaught passing-wise, you want to be able to sneak a run in here and there just to keep the defense honest, just to keep the chains moving. So if you can't run the ball and they're expecting to pass, I'm not saying you can't be successful. I'm not saying that. But the offense will be stale. It's going to be very, very stale. And the Vikings don't have a great defense. So they're going to have to score, put up some points in order to keep, stay in certain games. And to piggyback on that statement as well, Philly looked terrible against New England. Well, I wouldn't say terrible, but they lost Miles Sanders. I believe they lost Gainwell as well. They were one of the better rushing teams in the league last year. So now your running backs shipped out. Now you can't run the ball. They didn't rush 100 yards last game, bro. That's crazy. That's not Philly football. They run the ball, and then they pass, or they pass, then they run. You can't expect Jalen Hurts to just take off every time. He's your franchise quarterback.
Yeah, true. Look, I think something's in the water one more week because I mean, as far as us agreeing this week or this season, it's been almost every show we agree on at least one thing, and kind of disagree on a lot. Agree to disagree. I don't understand, but anyways, we got a lot of Pittsburgh fans in the house. We got some Commanders coming in. Not only that, I mean, gosh, I mean, I don't even want to talk about Pittsburgh right now. We'll save them for later if they're even in the hot topics of this week. Yikes. But Cam, in other news, we go to Sunday football as we are very, very, very excited to see football is back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I mean, God, I mean, even got college football back. I mean, what else can you ask for?
Going tonight too.
And some people are signing waivers with their girlfriends and wives to say, "Stop bothering me," and don't ask me to do any chores.
I'm not against it.
Don't come to me when you got a question and Thursday Night Football is on. I don't come when your love and hip hop is on. I don't come when your soap opera is on. Now my football is on.
Leave me the hell alone.
I'm just saying. I mean, we're going to talk about did the Commanders in this week? The Commanders, y'all are in this week. Damn it. Look, Cam, I had to figure it out. We got Commanders in the house. But just to start off the show, talk about the Raiders and the Bills. I mean, boy, oh boy, these two teams, I mean, the Raiders had a pretty decent start. It's the Raiders. But in the hot side of things, what we're looking at is the Buffalo Bills. I mean, they came in. The first 3 plays of the game, Rodgers falls ill to Achilles, and he's out of the game. Nothing's funny about that, but just they had all luck turned to their side. It should have been. And you had Zach Wilson not taking anything away from his quarterback, but he's not the best kill on the block, not even in the circuit of the city. But the Bills, Josh Allen, did I tell you, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, Cam. Turnover night for everybody. And did I mention Aaron Rodgers was not even in the damn game? Cam, so this week you're in Buffalo. How do you think this plays out? Do you think, I can't say it. Porn star Jimmy Garoppolo comes out and blazes it up in Buffalo?
Hey, look, I'm going to say this, and I know many people may not be familiar with this, but I am a firm believer in the Madden curse. Josh Allen is on the cover of Madden this year. Every time an athlete graces the cover of Madden, they have either a freak accident, a freak injury, or they just have a terrible season. It happens. It has happened year after year after year. The proof is in the pudding. The history has repeated itself multiple times. So that's one instance. The second, Josh Allen just chokes against the Jets, bro. On Monday night, I think he's like, 0-3, 0-4 against the Jets?
Against the Jets. Jets, Jets. And not only that, you talk about a curse, a Madden curse. You talk about the Joe Namath. If I said his name right, I'll put your names. But the Jets, since their back in the day run, they say it's a curse on them because Joe Namath basically said until they win a Super Bowl or if his team wins one or whatever, it was a curse on the team. And every QB that came there, it's almost like the Washington Commanders curse. Every QB they have, he tears something, as if a knee or whatever. It's just like certain fields, which it comes down to the turf as well, Cam. And we'll have that conversation a different day. And we see what the league has issued in regards to that after Rodgers tearing that Achilles and out for the season. But we'll talk about that more later with the Jets and Cowboys. But, I mean, who you got winning that Raiders and Bills game in Buffalo?
I have Buffalo bouncing back. That Buffalo defense was real. I ain't gonna lie to you. That Buffalo defense looked amazing. But look, they just fell short because they were on the field majority of the time because your franchise quarterback, arguably the number 2 quarterback in the league, threw 3 interceptions. Bad interceptions. And it wasn't like he tried to look people away. There you are, Marquez. I know you played for the other team, but matter of fact, here you go. Dot right to you. every time. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
terrible.
look, I can't disagree with you there. It was terrible. But look, Cam, I have to go to the comments. So we got a lucky fan in the house, and they're asking the question, Cam,
Uh-huh.
them Giants had one job,
I
and
know.
what the hell happened?
I know. I know. I know. I know. Like I've been telling other Giants fans since that wild contract, we should have never paid Danny Dumbass 40 mil per year. This man and his agent, for some odd reason, wants to sit there because they made the playoffs one time out of the 4 years he's been there. One time. The one time he makes the playoffs, oh, you know what? I think I'm worth 40 million. You know what? If y'all don't want to sign me, I'll test the market. Who in the hell is signing Danny Dimes for 40 million? Not me. And I'm a spectator. I know his worth. He's not worth 40 mil. So guess what? Instead of you tapping into the offensive line, securing the quarterback, you secured the quarterback with nothing to protect him. We've had a trash offensive line since before.
Look,
Yeah,
Cam, look, I'm gonna have to stop you there because your Giants are not even on the docket today. I mean, they are way from the docket. They should be way from the league after that whooping that they got laid upon the Dallas Cowboys. But I'm disrespectful because you couldn't even score a touchdown, let alone a damn field goal to save your life. You left your quarterback out there to dry. Your franchise, Cam, your franchise. Just left the man out there. Go take this L. Just go take it.
honestly, I'm okay with the coach's decision.
I am too, but I mean, I'm disrespected for Daniel Jones as the wise man of Daniel Jones. He should lead the damn team after that kind of. He should just say I'm injured for the rest of the year. I would have faked the injury on that field. Oh, I'm down, coach. I can't do it no more. Throw in the white, bring out the white towel. Goodbye. That's what it would have happened.
Bye bye, bye bye.
Him and Saquon should have just let it go. Y'all did their camp. I have to do this to you, and you're not even on the docket, but you made him go on the docket. Man, look, viewers, y'all made it happen. Y'all had one job against Dallas, and you couldn't even help us out for the first game of the damn season. I am disrespected, Cam.
I will say this though. I will say this. Yes, we took a terrible loss. But we showed America that offense is not that good.
We'll talk about it later. I am just so upset and disrespected for the whole NFL nation that y'all couldn't get the job done when y'all used to be the only team that could beat them.
I know.
It's sad. I'll digress on your team, Cam. They should bounce back hopefully next week or this week. But in the meantime, let's go to the Ravens going to the Bengals. A good heat up matchup that should be hot. But in the meantime, Cam, we're looking at the Ravens without J.K. Dobbins, as we've seen this happen in the last few seasons with their running back core. Man after man just getting desecrated on the field. Not even by a hit, but just injury after injury. And it's horrible to see. It's unfortunate. I mean, that's across the league of seeing these names go down. And I mean, J.K. Dobbins is one of them. I fear for the Ravens. Now you got to put more pressure on the man, Lamar Jackson. And not only that, the Bengals, that rivalry between the Ravens and Bengals playing and the Bengals and the Steelers playing, those two games are already harsh as it is. I mean, what else can you ask for? But talking about the Bengals, they did not get to a hot start. The highest paid QB in the league barely threw a touchdown, if any. I can't recall. And Joe Mixon couldn't run the ball to save his life. I didn't understand that game one bit. Some of these games I was like, oh man, I want to bet, but should I? And then I sat back and then I still lost money playing with the damn Giants. My goodness, I cannot understand this, Cam. But no, Cam. But no.
All I'm saying is you should have consulted me before betting on the team.
I should have. I should have. But Cam, who you got in the Ravens and Bengals game? I got the Ravens. They're gonna still be on fire. I mean, they came out with an impressive 25-9 against the
Beat the
Texans.
Texans first.
They beat the Texans. I understand that. And so did the Cowboys beat the Giants. Was it just the Giants? And so did Green Bay beat the Bears. Was it just the Bears? But what else you got to say?
Here we go. Here we go. Houston has not made the playoffs since Deshaun Watson has been there, first and foremost. That's a long time ago. Second of all, the Giants just made the playoffs last year. Third of all, the Bears haven't done any daggone thing since I don't know when. So I'm going to need you to put some respect on my New York Giants. And to answer your question,
no, Cam, we're not going to sit here and we're not going to pause the docket because you want to talk about your Giants. And then you're going to disrespect my Green Bay Packers. Then you're going to have the nerve, the audacity. I don't even understand. You talk about after you let the Cowboys, not Dak Prescott, do anything, but you let the Cowboys just run it up. You let America just suffer. A Sunday night, we all suffered in our living rooms, and we all cried because the Dallas Cowboys had a full week to just gnaw away at everybody. You make them look like Super Bowl champs, even though they're not going nowhere in the playoffs. And I said to Dallas, you're not going anywhere.
But back to your question.
Yes, I digress.
Answer your question. I believe that Cincinnati will come out swinging. Joe Burrow will reach 300 plus yards this week.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, he could make a twist like that. I hope he got a new haircut, so he don't look like Home Alone anymore. He looked like he actually grew up. But I think the Ravens come out with that one, Cam. We got to battle that one on the off scenes and figure out who's going to get that game. We got one of our viewers, Quincy, said he got the Vikings tonight, and he got the Ravens are going to pull that one off in Sunday's game. But mixing it up and going down to Jacksonville, looking at the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. Boy, oh boy, the Chiefs looked horrible in the first game of the season. Patrick Mahomes missing his offensive coordinator and one of his best men, not even at the wedding, Travis Kelce. And I mean, can you tell me, Kim, what is the explanation between the Chiefs' just lack of ability to even get anywhere?
Well, I wouldn't say it's the Chiefs' lack of ability. I would more say it's easier to game plan for someone not being there, knowing someone's not going to be there, compared to, they're questionable leading up into that night. No, they knew prior that he wasn't going to play. You have no true number one, realistically speaking. Kelce was your number one. And who's your number two? Sky Moore?
True.
Who was y'all's old receivers?
Oh, man, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Reject.
Valdez Scantling, whatever his name is.
Whoa, that's so much to game plan for. You lost Tyreek, you lost Miko Hardman, Kadarius Toney, a Giants reject, hands made out of concrete cinder block.
That's funny, Cam.
When you have everything going against you, it's hard to win. But we have to give credit to Detroit. We have to.
We do.
Detroit looked like a play. They look like a play.
I was about to say, hold yourself, Cam. Don't you dare come out with the uttering words that the Detroit Lions are even dare looking at the playoffs. They win one game against Patrick Mahomes in the absence of Travis Kelce and probably not a spark below that needs to be adjusted in the Chiefs offense. But you say to utter the words of playoffs and Detroit Lions. When the last time has Detroit made the playoffs?
We're worried about the past. We need to start looking.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! There's a trend, all right. A trend set for failure.
There was a quote that once said, "Do not let yesterday affect today, and do not let today affect tomorrow." We are looking for
No, Cam. And there was a quote that the Lions will never make the playoffs in a long time since Megatron, probably. That was a quote too by me. That's what it was. Just saying. I'm just saying. That might be TG put on the bottom of that. That might be something I got a sticker for the next show or a thumbtack. I don't know. But Cam, this game may be interesting between the Chiefs and the Jags, but who you got winning this game?
You know who I'm going with. I'm going with my nephew's Sunshine and my nephew Predator. Come on,
look, Cam. I'm gotta go. Look,
Four
you're going with your Clemson Tiger back of your QB and all that stuff, but I got some news for you. It's Patrick Mahomes. He's coming out and he's going to do what he do best.
By Jared Goff.
It's Jared Goff. They're a skunk team. They were due for one. I mean, Jared Goff is actually, well, he's okay. But, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is going to flash back, and it's going to, it's going to be a devastating game for the Jaguars. That's when you get real ugly. But then Cam, I'll give credit where it's due that eventually the Jags may make it a really good game. And then I think Mahomes may stretch it out a little bit at the end. Not going to take the Calvin Ridley and the boys out there doing what they got to do. I'm not taking that from them. That'd be quite interesting. Maybe something I bet on. Maybe something we had to talk about offline since you think that the Jags are going to go anywhere with this game. I mean, I'm just disrespecting.
Let's go, Jacksonville.
Oh, my goodness. And on to the next, Cam. Well, you're so disrespectful today. Gosh. The 49ers and the Rams in L.A. Woo! Dude, we talk about Pittsburgh's in the house. Pittsburgh Steelers, you might want to mute your screen and cut it off and turn your phone on and refresh it because by the time I'll be done with the topic. But the 49ers dominated. I mean, was Pittsburgh even on the field? That's my case. Was they even on the field last week against the 49ers? Huh? I mean, you paid that bad man Nick Bosa all that money. He showed up. He just ran through. I mean, it was just. I mean, it. I can't even tell you. It's like processing meat at a meat factory. You just poosh, then seal and throw it in the barrel. It was it. That was it. It was over. I mean, the 49ers crushed the Steelers, and then the Rams got off on a good start against. I think it was Seattle.
Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, Geno Smith, that kid. And they gave up a good start. That was an impressive win, Cam. I probably can already guess who you got. The 49ers coming out of this game with they're coming out with the game with a win. They're coming out.
I believe the 49ers will win, but that's also a division game. You know how division games are played, bro. They're always tough. But realistically speaking, that San Francisco team is real, bro. On both sides of the ball, they are real. And you Pittsburgh fans, I'm happy that y'all scored 3 points, but at halftime, y'all had 1 yard. But don't come talk about my Giants. Y'all had 1 yard at halftime. We won't let the Cowboys do nothing on offense. It was our offense being trash. Y'all, I'm specifically talking to y'all. I got y'all as my fantasy defense. Y'all failed me this past week. I'm sorry. God.
Oh my. Pittsburgh fans, I hope you guys refresh your phone because the topic is over. 49ers going to that game playing against the Rams. That'll be a decent game. They are both obviously undefeated at 1-0, but we'll figure out who drops that first game of their season. Now, to the game that many have been waiting for. I wouldn't say watching, waiting for. Is the Jets and the Dallas Cowboys in Texas in the stadium of the Star. I guess America's team. I don't know.
The stadium that Jerry built.
And continue to own. But the Jets, in the meantime, Cam, are, as announced this week, without Aaron Rodgers for the remainder of the season as he tore his ACL. That's ACL. My God, I got something hard. Tore his Achilles. My fault. Tore his Achilles. And he is out. And as we called for, the league has called for fields to be adjusted or to new turf like or real grass, whatever you want to call it. Something they've been doing for almost nearly a decade and it still haven't changed. When you got fields like the Commanders, the Jets, and so on that are still with these faulty fields because they don't want to change the actual stuff. Like,
Hold
oh my God, Cam.
The Jets and the Giants both share the same stage.
Well then, the Jets, the Giants, Commanders. Oh my! I just said what it is. You call it out, and I just said. I mean, but still, you got these players out here just turn everything. They left to right, going down. I mean, you got QB, you got Hall of Famer quarterbacks, running backs, whatever. Greats just going down because y'all don't want to change the damn soil on the field. And it's disrespectful to these players. Lifelines are going out the door.
Because it's not soil. That's the issue. We have artificial turf. That's the problem because it's cheaper.
Exactly. What did you just say? You just said cheaper, just like the franchise. Cheap. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm going where I'm going, Cam. I'm going where I'm going.
How many Super Bowls do the Packers have?
You see it. You want me to get my... See, you make sure I don't even know where it's at right now because I don't even have it near me. You don't let me get up from my chair and figure out where it's at because I can show you all of them. But look at this, Cam. I'm going to go back to the Jets. The Jets don't have Aaron Rodgers. They go against a action-packed Cowboys team that came off of a desecrated game of 40-0 against the New York Giants. That was a lot to say. And Cam, as much as I want to say, look at this. My mug is back, and it doesn't even have nobody on it. I was going to dedicate it to the Giants, but I can't dedicate it to the Cowboys. Y'all are the reason that I can't have the Dallas Cowboys suck written on my cup.
I mean, you can still have the Dallas Cowboys suck on the cup, right?
No, I can't. Not when they're winning 40-0 against the Giants. I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Gosh.
Yes, you can, because like I said earlier in the show, it was our lack of offense and their phenomenal defense and special teams that won them that game. Their offense didn't do much. Think about it. If you hear that your team won 40-0, wouldn't you expect your quarterback to throw at least one touchdown?
You're not wrong about that. I mean, you do find one kink in the cord, and one of our viewers said, hate to say it, but Dallas did win, and then they probably will win. Come against the Jets, they probably have another blowout game in high fashion come Sunday. But no, Cam. I'm not taking it from them. It's going to be a real deep. You better hope. Now, I'll tell you one thing, Dallas, and this is one thing I can say. Because I'm going to bring out my Jerry Jones voice. I'm going to bring out my Dallas voice from down in Texas. Y'all better hope your damn field goal kicker kicks some field goals and matches against the Jets kicker. Because that's what's going to happen. Because if you didn't watch the game last week for Cowboy fans, hold on. Buckle up your seatbelt, Cowboy fans, because I'm coming after you. Y'all won 40-0. High fashion. I love it. That was a good game. I mean, good y'all high flying on the defense. But your damn offense and Dak Prescott didn't score a single touchdown.
Well, Tony Pollard, they ran like 3.
That was Tony Pollard. You expected that. But Dak Prescott to be Mr. I'm going to do everything this season. It's going to be great. In a 40-0 game, Cam, when the Giants probably took out some of their starting backs in the backfield of their defense, probably sat down whoever they could have sat down. Anyways, if they didn't, think about it. Dak Prescott didn't look impressive at all. He didn't have a single touchdown. The game should have been damn short near 100-0. I mean, it should have been. I'm not taking it because it's your Giants, Cam, but the Cowboys scored 40 points only. I'm just going to let you think about that for a minute, folks.
Yeah.
But in this game, I'm not going to take it, Cam, that I'm going to say the Cowboys may win this, but you know something? And this is the only reason the Cowboys will win, because that Jets offensive line looked horrible. They had Rodgers on skates the other night. And that's going to be another Giants game. I mean, not saying like you guys, but it's gonna be another win like that. It's gonna be another one that we hype the Cowboys up for another week, and it's gonna be all defensive because Micah Parsons, that bad man, is ripping through offensive lines. I can't say anything else. I gotta give credit where it's due. There's actually one time in the season of Goode Entertainment that I can shred the Dallas Cowboys, but I choose not to because they actually are doing something. But will they make the playoffs? No.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Cam. I think they'll fall off.
They're going to win the division, bro.
They're gonna fall off.
I'm telling you, they're going to win that division. They're winning the NFC East based off defense.
You want me to tell you how they gonna fall? They gonna fall off like a wet washcloth on side of a sink. Yep. Nice and smooth, and then a hard fall. Like it's just gonna come out of nowhere. You'd be like, "What happened to the Dallas Cowboys?" But look, I'm not gonna hold too much more longer because we only got about 15 more minutes till football finally cranks off. We're gonna, Cam. I think you kind of going with me on this one. Maybe Dallas may win this game. I like the Jets' defense, but Dallas' defense might create more turnovers.
I believe in New York. Let's go, Jets. I believe in Jets.
Okay.
Jets.
But you know, Cam, every time TG goes with the Cowboys, they take a loss. I like it. But anyways, in better news, the Commanders go against the Broncos, in which this game really wasn't on my docket. But Commander fans, I had to do it for you because y'all sold out the stadium and won the game. Like, I'm actually proud of you guys for one time in my entire sports career of watching sports, being in sports, and whatever else you want to call it. Commanders, if y'all can somehow run into Denver without losing your breath, and actually beat Russell, because he had some discipline stuff happen. I mean, looked not too bad out there. He just couldn't get over the hill and win the game. I think the Commanders might pull this one off, Cam.
No.
You don't think so?
We're not doing this now.
Tell me why, Cam. Tell me more. I'm here.
That Denver defense is real, bro. First and foremost.
The Denver defense is real, but the offense is not.
Second,
I'm not slowing anything down, Cam. I'm not slowing anything down.
It is my turn, sir.
Okay, I digress, Cam. I'll put my mic up. How about that?
The Arizona Cardinals defense was trash. The Arizona Cardinals actually gave Washington that win last week. I watched that nonsense. There was nothing else on TV. I was forced to watch it. They gave Washington that win. Denver had an opportunity to completely knock out Las Vegas. They couldn't get it done. But that's a divisional game. Like I've been saying, those divisional games are rough. They're tough. Sean Payton got them boys playing different. Sam Howell maybe the QB1, but after this game, he's going to be QB none. I promise you.
Cam, I feel a little bit of hater rating your system. Like I feel like you're just hating across your division. Like you just want the Cowboys to lose, Commanders to lose. I
am speaking on what I have witnessed and observed over the past week.
Oh my goodness. Well, Commander fans, I have hope. TG has hope that you guys will win the second game of your season. If it goes wrong, well, it goes wrong. But in other news, Cam, moving along here, the Dolphins and the Patriots. It's going to be a nice defensive matchup here. I mean, I liked the firefight that they had with Tua and Tyreek Hill really running the show last week. I mean, that man out there throwing 400 or 500 yards in the game, in a game.
Playoff football, that's week one.
But the Patriots, even though they lost to the Eagles 25-20, they held the Eagles down to 25 points and kept up with them. They just couldn't get over the hump. A little bit over the hump. And this game, I mean, it's scary. They're actually going into the Patriots' home. So, I mean, Bill Belichick is no slouch. Their defense is looking pretty good. Yeah. I think the game doesn't be as hyped up with, you know, how the Dolphins ran in there and smacked the other team in the mouth last week. Yeah. I don't think it happens just like that because they're going to get all hyped and then called in the lights. And Bill Belichick will bring it down real quick. And he might not score a lot of points, but it's about time management. If Bill Belichick and the boys can somehow manage to keep the ball out of Tua's hands, they'll be good.
Good luck.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing, Cam. So
Yeah.
with this game, and with that being said, I would be declined to say this may not be a shocker, Cam. Not taking anything from the Dolphins. This could be that game. I'm not going with the Patriots, but I would. Don't tell me that it may not be a shocker. That may be the game there. That may be the shocker that we're waiting for. That might be the upset of the week. But out of statistics and what we have seen, the Dolphins should be a 40-0 game. I mean, it should be ugly. It should be really ugly. It should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, look, I think we both agree here that Dolphins should win this game. I think it's something in the water one more time. I think we take it that the Dolphins should win. They should win this game. Now, in the oh my goodness, Cowboy fans just come up in my chat and they figure out a way to just keep playing Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. I don't care.
Well, you know what? Let them say that early because actually I have a chart that I want to show y'all next week.
Okay.
Of what's going on with Dallas. It's a wonderful. Actually, I'm gonna send it to you, Marquez. You can put it up on the screen for us next week. And I can explain how some things are going. So, next week.
And then we'll show the night off with Monday Night Football, the Saints and the Panthers. Both of the teams, Saints edged over and won 16-15 victory, but the Panthers look horrible with Bryce Young. And I know he's starting. I know it's just a first start. I can't go in on him too much there, but you got to get it up, kid. You got to get 2 interceptions in a game when first. I mean, understand it's first game. Cam, I think the Saints come out of this game with a win. It's no doubt in my mind. It's no doubt.
I think the Saints should win not only the game, but that division as well.
Yes, indeed. So we will see what that goes. That wraps up your NFL take for today. I see some fans in here. I gotta shout people out, Cam. So we got Didi in the house. That's a Pittsburgh fan. Boy, oh boy, much love to you, Michi. You know how I feel. Hey, I know Eagles. I understand. Oh, my grandma Bonds is in the house. She loves the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, my. Look, Ma Duke's Commanders. She said the Commanders will win, and we'll see a second win of the week, Cam. Minus your Giants. Oh, Melissa. Hey, look, another Commander fan. This is chat is just filling up with Commander fans. Pops, go Vikings, go tonight. Even though I hope you guys lose, to keep on going down and let Green Bay rise with falling in love again. You should join us. Look, I got more people in the chat going down. Quincy, he's tightened up. He's with the Titans. D Rose, your team. You talk to me later. Look, Chris, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Oh, Wade, boy, oh boy. Cowboys, I understand. You're feeling a little hyped up for that 140-0 win. I gotta let you have that. Oh, Joseph, hey, look. Oh, man, the Commanders are really taking over, Cam. They're coming in. They're invading the chat.
This is what happens. When they win, they come out of the woodwork. But after they lose all those games, they go back into hiding. They go back into hibernation. That happens after we've seen it before. I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy for y'all's success. I really am. But y'all are still at the bottom of the division looking up towards everybody else.
So disgruntled about his divisional rivals. I'm like, come on, Cam. But speaking of which, that's all the shout outs for tonight. I greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if you can't catch us on Facebook Live or on Instagram or actually on LinkedIn, I would say, hey, we're on Spotify now. We're on Apple Music. Wherever you can find podcasts, we are there and we are operating. But it's about that time, Cam. And look, I gotta slide it to you because it is Cam's Corner.
Thank you. First and foremost, I love being on the show, bro. It makes fun every week to be on here and just talking sports and just making you look silly every week, bro. I'm glad I'm able to win this debate every week. It's fantastic. Second of all, please put some respect on Deion Sanders. This is week number 3 for college football. The first week, everyone's down. They're the 21 underdogs. Double. They got host Nebraska last week. 3-point favorite. What happened? third 20-plus point win at Colorado State. Coach talks about when I talk to people, I take my sunglasses, get my hat on. Who cares? You're gonna lose by 30. On to the next. We don't care about you. Who are you? You're not important. But other news, Clemson Tigers this week, you will get a win. The Giants play Arizona. We're going to get another win instead. The Packers they're whatever. We are not falling back in love with anything. And yeah, that's really about it. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Look, and that's Cam's Corner. Look, I have to tell you folks, hey, look, Cam's Corner, boy, oh boy, this team of individuals, you need a break from the kitchen. Let Cam do all the heavy lifting for you. Look, I actually really enjoy being here and I actually love to eat Cam's food because I get busy too. Today was one of my busy days. But with a healthier lifestyle change on your plate, you need it. You really do. Healthier body, healthier mind, life expectancy go up. You know how I feel. You can enjoy all the nutritious meals without a hassle. From flavorful salmon to juicy chicken, succulent shrimp. Just think about it. Tender lamb chops. All of those signature proteins can satisfy every craving that you have. And look, guys, don't forget the sides. Cam Be Preppin' offers delicious options like broccoli, sweet potatoes to complete your meal. Follow them on Instagram, Cam Be Preppin', and enjoy a luxurious 10% off on all orders through the rest of 2023. You only got a little bit left. Time is coming. You need a Christmas gift? Go get it. Figure it out. Send it to somebody. I promise you. You will not regret it. So why stress about cooking? Let Cam Be Preppin' take care of your meals and give yourself a much-deserved break. And hey, look, guys, tell them TG sent you. Even TG can get a small gift. So in the meantime, guys, look, as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Much love to you all. And look, go watch Thursday Night Football. Boy, oh boy, those Vikings are taking on the who? Oh, man, the Eagles and Philly. But hey, as always, guys, much love to you. Much love to you, Cam. You always know how I feel. And I will see you next Thursday. We'll see you Tuesday as well for a pre-recorded show that will drop on Wednesday. And you can check us out on Spotify. I'm saying good night, be blessed, and love football. Peace, guys.